So, the Blue Archive second half anniversary summer Livestream is ended, and they're coming with many things. Anyway, today I'm gonna summarize them, and make it quick as possible like usual. So, without further ado, let's get started. New summer event with Trinity titled, In Search of Hidden Heritage, Trinity's Extracurricular Activities. Again, that's what the Google Translate says. Koharu Swimsuit will be available as welfare student through the event. That line seems to be reaching into her portal. Instead appearing as harm assist, she is now fully harmful as Mystic Area Damage Dealer. So, +1 Mystic Area student for Pir or Azilla, or perhaps, Goz Phase 1 if needed. Her basic skill, increase critical damage. Her enhanced skill, increase critical rate. Knowing she increase her critical damage on her basic skill, this critical rate enhanced skill might be useful for easy critical strike. And last is sub skill, she increase the damage dealt against medium sized. From overall, she seems must full build for Pir or Azilla since she can deal mystic area damage, heavy defense and additional damage against medium sized. Well, who knows. And then next we have limited swimsuit student from Trinity, that is Yui Swimsuit. She is now a Pir supporter with elastic as her defense type. For those confused about elastic defense or purple colored, this defense are normal against every attack type, except Sonic. And this elastic defense type can resist against explosive attack type. Anyway, as her X skill, she move and align to her position and increase their piercing damage bonus. That her X skill alone, she seems must have for a Emulator to provide more attack for the princess, and move allies into the safest spot. Not only Bina, but also other bosses that use heavy defense as well. Her basic skill, consume all the clues, and then increase piercing damage bonus to all striker. Another helpful skill for our princess it seems. Her enhanced skill, she increase her attack, knowing she is supporter, this skill might be doesn't do anything. Unless if her enhanced skill plus is increase buff duration or something like that. And her sub skill, when an ally activated their X skill, she increase her attack and gain 1 clue. Sure, that attack buff might be nothing. However, the clue that she obtained through her sub skill are needed to activated her basic skill. Pretty much must have for the princess, and could be another best supporter you should never missed. Moreover, she appear as limited, so leaving no other choices. Moving into another limited, Hinata Swimsuit. She is now appear as special explosives area damage dealer. Her X skill deal damage to enemies within circular area and this attack ignore enemies defense. That AoE seems pretty much powerful as her boss for sure. Especially on the newly raid boss. Her basic skill, deal damage to one enemy. If there's another enemy, this attack bounce to them, and dealing the same damage to them. If you familiar, it just like Iroha or Chiseg's Swimsuit X skill. Moreover, this attack ignores certain amount of enemy's defense. Her enhanced skill, increase her attack. And her sub-skill, additional damage when attacking medium-sized enemy. Well, that is the bunch of peasant that appear in this raid boss. Seems very strong explosive area damage dealer. Anyway, after these two student, we will have the Fest banner. There's two apparently. First we have Wakamo, the first Fest banner. And the new Fest banner, Hanako Swimsuit. She is appear not wearing bottom it seems. She is appear as striker with a new attack type, named Sonic attack type. This attack type are very effective against elastic, and almost normal against every defense, except heavy. For heavy, Sonic are trash against it. Her X skill, deal damage to enemies within fan-shaped range, and if she have charge on her, this X skill can be activated or can be draw immediately. This mean that you can spam her X skill as long as she have the charge, since her X skill will appear immediately even after activation. Her basic skill, deal damage to enemies within circular area and reduce their defense. Her enhanced skill, increase her attack and critical damage, it's a great double improvement. And her sub skill, whenever an ally active their X skill, she increase charge gauge, and for each 100% she increase her attack. Maximum charge she can have is 2 gauges, and this gauge will be consumed by her X skill, to draw her X skill immediately. Instant burst sonic area damage I guess. Anyway, she seems to be useful for future content. Moreover, she is in fact didn't wear bottom. If you do data mine, can you see it? We'll leave that question to be answered later or tomorrow. Additionally, new furniture set will be added. New furniture coming with new motion as well. Here, take a look. Another news is that they finally bring the selector ticket. This ticket doesn't exist when 2nd anniversary. New unique gear badge. Following student that will have their unique gear are Wakamo, Mimori, Chiseg's Swimsuit, Saya Casual and Serikat. Wakamo seems desperately need that, since she just got dethroned by the other mystic dealer. Hopefully that gear can bring her back. And this are well very interesting. So apparently, Wakamo hovercraft will be implemented as another raid boss. Well, it happens sooner or later, so let's just wait for an actual announcement. We have new feature, titled, this title will appear next to your ID. And last, we have sneak peek of Blue Archive the animation. The studio that make the animation will be Studio Kanda Box, it the same studio that made Azulane Basoku Zenshin. Not sure if Blue Archive animation will be chill like Azulane Basoku Zenshin. I could only say, I'm looking forward into it.